Hey guys, good day and good morning. I have been reading Amos chapter 8 now for about 5 years and trying to pinpoint, how this is going to be fulfilled. And if you read Amos, the prophet Amos, he's a prophet to the northern kingdom of Israel, which is represented today by the Christians of today. When you read through this, you see this strange prediction. Here it says, "And on that day, declares the Lord, I will make the sun go down at noon. I will darken the earth in broad daylight. I will turn your feasts into mourning and your songs into lamentation. I will bring sackcloth to every waist and baldness to every head. I will make it like a day, like mourning for an only son at the end of a bitter day." So when I used to read this I will make it like mourning for an only son and darkness. This happened on the day that Jesus died on the cross. Okay, the sun went down at noon, and there was darkness for 3 hours, and then the people mourned for Jesus. But when you read this singular verse appeared to be fulfilled with the crucifixion of Jesus, but none of the other stuff. This basket of fruit, this is where the commentators and the guys with the PhDs, they're not looking at this holistically. So Amos 8 was never fulfilled in total in days ago and years ago. Okay, there wasn't dead bodies piled up on the streets the day before Jesus died on the cross. Okay, there wasn't some strange feast going on. That was your feast that the Lord's complaining about. It was Passover. It was his feast. So I would say emphatically that Amos 8, this coming judgment where God says, "The end has come to my people Israel. I will never pass by them again." This is the people of Israel, obviously, are the Christians of today. So I just have a study document here where I want to quickly go through this. You guys can download this. I call this the coming day of bitter mourning for Christians. And every year I wonder maybe what holiday it is. It's a man-made holiday. It's your feast. So it's Labor Day, Memorial Day, July 4th, because I always think it's a summer event because it speaks about summer fruit being gathered up into a basket. So this is not a wintertime event. So let me go ahead and quickly go through this. So the prophet Amos was sent to the northern tribes of Israel. And in today, the tribes are led by Ephraim, the United States. He was given a vision of a basket of ripened fruit, ripe fruit. So for those of us who are part of the first fruits, we will be collected prior to these events occurring. Then the judgments will come upon the people of Israel, the Christians of the modern era. Amos 8 was never fulfilled in total in times past. Since this chapter refers to your feast, this is not a Leviticus 23 feast. This must be a feast, a gathering, a celebration, a holiday outside of God's appointed lists, since it occurs when the fruit is ripe, which would be early or late summer sometime. To me, I am guessing right now, I'm just speculating that it could be pointing to the July 4th holiday, which this year occurs over a weekend. Therefore, the first fruits will be gathered before July 4th. Speculation. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. This is what the Lord showed me, says the prophet Amos. Behold, a basket of fruit. Now that's Strong's 7019. The definition for that fruit is to awake. So why would there be fruit that its main definition is to awake, like awakened? Remember, Jesus says, stay awake. He charges his followers to be awake, do not sleep. So this fruit was fruit that was awakened. It's also summer fruit, and it's also ripened fruit. The bride has made herself ready. That's who this is. This basket of fruit is a collected basket of the awakened bride who's made herself ready. See, this group has been harvested prior to this event occurs. Now we learn from Deuteronomy 26, this is what you do with your first fruits. Deuteronomy 26 in the Mosaic Law commands the Israelites, not just the Jews all 12 tribes, to go and gather the first fruits of your harvest, and you shall put them in a basket. And that's exactly what the Lord has shown the prophet Amos. Then we come down to here, verse 2a, verse 2b. Then the Lord said to me, the end has come to my people, Israel, lukewarm Christians. I will never pass by them again. The songs of the temple shall become wailings in that day. So many dead bodies. Isaiah 5 refers to these bodies piled up in the street when those who call evil good and good evil. Then there is silence everywhere. And they say, and this, we get timing on this. When will this festival be over? When will this new moon festival be over? I'm just speculating. Could that be the July 4th event? Hosea 5:7 says that Ephraim will be destroyed over a new moon or a festival holiday after the Sabbath. It's a weekend. This year, July 4th, is over a weekend. Then it says, the Lord has sworn by the pride of Jacob. Now, Jacob has all 12 sons, Christians and Jews combined. Jacob's trouble is not a Jewish thing. It's a descendants of Jacob, all 12 tribes. It's a Christian and Jewish thing. And on that day, declares the Lord, I will make the sun go down at noon and darken the earth in broad daylight. So just like the day that Jesus died on the cross, there's going to be some type of event, I would say, where Planet X, where the dust cloud gets in front of the sun and causes the earth, the entire earth, to be darkened at noon. I write here, the Planet X eclipse. The earth is covered by a shadow of a debris cloud. I will turn your feasts into mourning, and all your songs into lamentation. I will bring sackcloth to every waist and baldness to every head. Whenever we see this baldness and sackcloth, it always has references to the little ones, the children going missing. And I will make, and sure enough, it's what it says, and I will make it like mourning for an only son at the end of a bitter day. We see the same thing in Isaiah 17. It says, yet the harvest, the children, will flee away on a day of grief and incurable pain. And he said, behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will send famine through the land, not a famine of bread nor thirst for water, but a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. See, the lukewarm church is going to freak out when this event occurs, and they're going to run to people who have spoken about this event. Then they shall wander from sea to sea. The USA is referenced to sea to sea. And I'm speculating here from the New Living Translation. It goes like this. And those who swear by the shameful idols of Samaria. See, Samaria is the capital of Ephraim. The modern time, it's the Washington, D.C. statues. Who take oaths in the name of the God of Dan. Now, Trump is Irish, so I've speculated that Trump is of the tribe of Dan. And make vows in the name of the God of Beersheba. They will fall down, never to rise again. So, I'm pointing here at unfulfilled prophecy from Amos 8. And I'm making an honest attempt to apply it to the modern time. That's the point of prophecy, so we can understand and prepare our hearts and minds for what is going to occur based on God's plan that's outlined in prophecy. That's the point of prophecy. The churches today, they don't really look at it or make any attempt to understand what it means, just because. I'm not sure why. With that, guys, I'll let you go. Have a great day, and God bless you.